do that. Okay, now if you're going to take picture, you're going to take one of the chin.
I am. You can
All
finish
right.
your story, though.
No, I'm not going to tell the story because he's recording it, and I'm not going to tell it. No, you're not going to put it in the book. I wrote it already.
Tell me, so where did you meet Rosa Parks at?
In Detroit.
Oh,
We
okay.
went to the same church she did.
Which church was that?
St. Stephen,
Oh,
AMA Church.
isn't that something?
Yep.
My. Did you meet Barack Obama when he came in town to Kalamazoo Central?
Why wouldn't I?
You did?
Got his whole family and everything.
I see them there.
Yep. But him and, yep.
Okay.
He wouldn't come to Kalamazoo, and I didn't get a chance to see him.
Okay.
My word. There.
So let me ask you, did Martin Luther King talk to you much? Did you all talk?
Now, we talked, but you know how celebrities, somebody's always there. You know, you don't want... I had what I needed from him. The same with, what was the fellow we just talked about?
Jesse Jackson.
Jesse Jackson and all of them, you know. And everybody, how did you get to meet them? I said, I didn't meet them. They came and introduced themselves to me. So what was I supposed to do, you know? They couldn't even get that close to him, you know.
Isn't that something?
But it was, I thought it was, for me, it's a good thing to have the memory of. And he is the same person that he was. Like when anything happens, I always says, I know how to pick up the phone and call the right people. They said, who's the right people? I said, the people in charge. I don't ask people who are not in charge to do anything. So when you hear me at the other end of the line and
I'm
I
the
call
same
your
way.
name, I said, you're in trouble. Now what I have to do. She wouldn't refuse.
I want to ask you one question. What was the most memorable part of your childhood?
Well, how would I know? It was all filled with nothing but joy, peace, happiness, and whatnot. My dad, I was an only child, so as a result, I got love from both sides. And so I didn't have to compete with anybody, you know.
Okay.
So I think it was people who had sensitivity because I was an only child, because back in the day, people had a house full of children, you know. And but my mother always invited kids over. She made cookies and stuff like that, and they loved coming to our house because they were going to get goodies and stuff, you know.
Well, what work did your father do?
Well, now how far back you want to go before? First, he worked on the Canadian National Railroad,
Okay.
and that was between Port Huron and Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
And then he became the superintendent over at one of the plants in Port Huron. That's where he and my mom were married.
Oh.
And he worked that job for years and years. And
What work did your mother do?
my dad didn't believe in women working.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's
All
awesome.
she did was she took care of the home and me, and we really lived a good life.
And what was your father's whole name?
Walter Sherrill.
Walter Sherrill?
Mm-hmm.
And what was your mother's maiden name?
Nellie Crocheron.
And
Who said that?
did you know her mother and father? Your grandparents?
Mm-hmm.
You did? What was their names?
Grandma and Grandpa. He was a Crocheron, and my grandmother was also. So
Okay.
I could think of their names or look in the book and tell you what their names were. But
And-
back in the day,
And what was your father's folks? Did you know his folks?
Mm-hmm.
Remember their names?
Sanders.
Sanders.
Mm-hmm. They lived in Marion, Alabama.
Okay.
Well, my grandfather's mother was named Sanders, right? I think so.
They live where?
Marion, Alabama.
Marion, Alabama. Okay. And so
It was out near Selma. Between
Selma, yeah, that's around Martin Luther King area. So where did you? How did you all get up north?
I didn't come up north. I was born up north.
Right, you was born there. How did your folks happen to go there? I mean, was your father wanted to be by his wife's family?
No. My dad, I told you, worked for the Canadian National. That
Oh.
ran from Port Huron, Michigan to, thank you, from Port Huron, Michigan to Chicago.
Okay. All right. Interesting. What a life.
It was. I mean, he lived a colorful life. So did I, and so did my mom. I think we were, I would call now that I can look back during the day when I was growing up through that, I wouldn't be able to say that, but I think we lived above the normal
That's wonderful.
thing, you know.
That's wonderful.
And that was good. It was a good life.
Mm-hmm.
We had everything we needed, and my mom shared what we had with others who were less fortunate and all like that, you know. So that's where I got my gifting of helping others.
I understand. Yep.
Because I didn't have a choice. She would make sure you go along with her. Wherever you went, I went, you know.
Awesome.
But we traveled a lot and everything, and just had a good life.
What when did you come to Michigan? I mean, I'm sorry. When did you come down to Kalamazoo area?
In 1950.
50.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What work did you do when you got here?
Oh, I've worked everywhere, I think.
Did you?
Thank you.
You name the place. City Hall, County Building, Health Department, Gilmore's, J.R. Jones, you name it, and
My.
and all, Ladies' Library, everything that has a name on it, I guess. That's where I've worked. Well, when I say worked, now, Ladies' Library, that was a group of women that met, you know, it was more like a club organization of women.
Wonderful.
So you met Scott at KBCC then?
Yep. Through
I'm sure.
KBCC. Yep. Yep.
Yep. I didn't go there. They came and recruited me. That's how I got to KBCC, you know.
Wow.
Oh, we'd like to have you to come and do this or do that.
Yeah, that's an honor when someone comes to you and asks you to work. And I've had that happen to me at a couple different salons. Asked if I would come and work at their salons.
It is. I mean, so that shows that at least they know you more than just by name. They've heard maybe some nice things about you that they would attribute it to.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much.
And don't you put that on anything. If you do, you're in trouble. Trouble.
What's gonna happen to me? What kind of trouble I'm gonna get?
I haven't asked the boys yet what it would be.
Okay. Well, we'll see.
With what you're doing, and the story I'll tell them, it's unbelievable. Now, shut that off because I want to tell you something.
Okay, but before I shut it off, I just want to say that one person will have to see this here, and that's going to be Nicole.
Oh, that's okay.
That's okay. And she's going to share with her husband because they're one.
That's okay.
Wonderful. All right, then.
They didn't get left out of the loop.
Okay.
All right. Now, shut